G'day guys, welcome back to Carl's Couch Time. Hope wherever you are in the world, you, your family, your loved ones, everybody's safe and fit and healthy, and you're all looking after yourselves. Now, the big thing obviously in the news today, and I think it's globally, is the coronavirus vaccine. And they're saying that a lot of people are not going near it because it's causing blood clots, and blood clots are being blamed on especially the AstraZeneca vaccine. So obviously a lot of people are not touching it. I can speak personally, as you know, people have been watching this, watching my channel. I've had it. I've had the injection. My head hasn't blown up. My arms haven't fallen off. I haven't dropped down dead. Touch wood so far. Everything's going well. Waiting for me second jab. Hopefully next month should have that. Now, with respects to everybody getting it and the media blaming the vaccine for causing blood clots, everybody's getting a bit hysterical about this and everybody's going a bit crazy. Let's look at this sensibly. Now, in Queensland, in Australia, the Queensland government or the Queensland medical profession have said 50 people a day report to the hospitals or the doctors or a medical professional that they have blood clots. So there's 50 reports a day of blood clots. Totally without the vaccination, without the vaccine being connected to it, none whatsoever. They haven't even had the vaccine, and under normal circumstances. Now, so this made me look and think, oh well, okay, so you know, what's going on in the UK? So NHS England, and it's on the website, you can see it. NHS England have said, and this has been up there for a while now, that 1 in 4 people in the UK die from blood clots. 1 in 4. 55 to 60% of blood clots are caused or occur following hospitalisation. So when you've been in hospital, you come out, between 55 and 60% of people developing blood clots have spent time in hospital in the last 90 days. That's huge, okay? So blood clots are the number one preventable cause of death in hospitals. So medication is causing blood clots. Not just the vaccine, but medication, full stop. Bearing in mind, this is not talking about the vaccine. This is talking about any under normal circumstances. And as we know at the moment, we're not under normal circumstances. So in the Western world, every 30 seconds in the Western world, someone dies of blood clots. Every 30 seconds, people, someone dies of blood clots. Bear in mind, under normal circumstances, so nothing to do with the vaccine. Now, the media's not telling you this. Okay, up to 20% of cancer patients develop blood clots. So we can see that blood clots develop under normal circumstances. So the amount of people that are being vaccinated around the world, around the globe, in countries, there's been about 35 million jabs in the UK alone, 100 million in the US, over 1 million in Australia. God knows how many other millions around the world. Don't you think that during the time of all these people getting vaccinated, some of these people who develop blood clots anyway, under normal circumstances, would have had a vaccination? I think the answer to that is yes. Common sense will tell you that. But the media are not reporting this. All the media is doing is focusing on people dying or getting blood clots from the coronavirus vaccine, which to me is shit. And I think the media needs to be held to account for this, because what they're doing is they are whipping up a lot of distrust of the vaccine. Now, this hasn't been helped by the whole of Europe. Merkel, Macron, that moron, these guys saying it doesn't work, we shouldn't have it. Now, this was in the early days when the UK pushed ahead. We had the coronavirus vaccine, we was getting everybody vaccinated, and because of Brexit and because of the dislike of the UK from the European Union, they tried to discredit it, which I find quite surprising now, because the EU are now trying to sue AstraZeneca for not supplying them with enough of the vaccine. But didn't you not want it? You said it was no good and you didn't want it. So now you're saying it is good and you do want it? They seem to want to have a good look at themselves. But let's come back to the media and how they're not being held accountable. There is a lot of if, buts and maybes in reports when you read them. The media will report Mary Smith from Woking has been diagnosed with blood clots following the AstraZeneca vaccination. May well be the case. Is it because of the vaccination? Is it because of the AstraZeneca vaccination? Is it because of the Pfizer vaccination? They're not saying that. They're saying, oh, shortly after having the vaccination, she developed blood clots. As we stated, all the figures earlier, a lot of people develop blood clots under normal circumstances. So laws of averages would tell you that if you're vaccinating a shitload of people, sooner or later, one of these people that would have developed blood clots anyway is going to get vaccinated and will develop their blood clots as per what would have happened anyway. The media don't tell you this. The media globally, Sky News, BBC News, ITN, these are meant to be respected news outlets. The same CNN in America, these guys are meant to be respected outlets, respected news companies, respected journalists in them. Unfortunately, like a lot of organisations, they're too big, too fat, too lazy. A lot of doctors during this pandemic closed the doors. We're only going to speak to you over the phone. You can't come in here. You're a fucking doctor. That's what you're meant to be there for, to treat people when they're sick, not become a bloody glorified call centre. That's what doctors became, glorified call centre. We were told to save the NHS. The NHS is in trouble. Don't go out, don't mix. We're going into lockdown. Save the NHS, flatten the curve. What they should have said was, we're going into lockdown to stop people from dying. But no, they pushed to save the medical services. You know, the last 12 months, I've been in hospital a few times and have never seen the amount of nurses wandering around, doing nothing, standing around, laughing, chatting, than I ever have done in the last 12 months. The NHS have pushed people away. They don't want to know how many cancer patients have now missed diagnosis, have missed treatments because they've said, oh no, you can't come in because you might have coronavirus. The NHS are there to treat people. The medical profession is there to treat people in their time of need. Not turn around and go, we're looking after us, fuck you lot. You're on your own. But that's what they did. They didn't give a shit. And it comes down to being lazy. Same as the media. Lazy. They'll jump on a story and they'll hash it to crap until something else comes along. Because they're lazy. They don't want to go out and find the story. They don't want to do proper journalism. They just want to rehash the same shit they keep rehashing and say a lot of if, buts and maybes. Well, this might happen. This could happen. But if this doesn't happen, that's the reason why this might happen. You could get knocked down crossing the street. You could break an ankle if you slip on a curb. You could. You might. It's not to say you will. Joe Biden slipped up the stairs going into Air Force One a few weeks ago. Had he had his vaccination? Is it down to the vaccination that he lost his balance? Fucking Jesus, stop it quick. Pandemonium's going to happen. The world's going to come to an end. The media are not telling you this though, are they? The media are not publicising what happens under normal circumstances. They're just blaming everything on the COVID vaccination. The same as they blame everything on global warming. In England, they're blaming everything on Brexit. There's not so much trade crossing the country, crossing into Europe at the moment. Oh, that's because of Brexit. Not the fact that half the bloody Europe's been in lockdown on and off for the last 12, 18 months, so the amount of trade won't be there. Oh no, that's because of Brexit. The media are lazy. Inherently lazy. Read between the lines, people. Don't believe all this shit. Get your vaccine. It will save you. It will save your life. As you can see, I'm not dead. My head hasn't blown up. My arms hasn't fallen off. I'm not dead. My wife, the same. She's fine. She's fit and healthy. We've both had it. What you need to do is read between the lines. Do your research. Don't believe the media shit that's out there. Don't believe everything you read on the internet, that it's dangerous, it's going to kill you, your head's going to blow up, the world's going to come to an end if you have this vaccine. All the anti-vaxxers going out there saying they're going to put microchips in you to control your behaviour. Fucking Jesus, do me a favour, people. It's not. It's going to save your life. There is so many medications that have side effects. Aspirin, Nurofen, all these can cause side effects. They can cause blood clots. The pill can cause blood clots. Yeah, everybody takes it, quite widely used. Women around the world take the birth pill. They take the pill. Everybody takes aspirin. Everybody takes painkillers. They can cause blood clots. They can have side effects. But you still go and take them because of the benefits, because that's what you're used to. Because the media haven't jumped all over it, saying if you take this medication, it's going to cause blood clots. It's going to potentially kill you. It's going to cause you deep vein thrombosis. It will. No. Neither will the AstraZeneca. Neither will Pfizer. Neither will these bloody vaccines that have been developed to bring the world back together so we can travel again. Look what's going on in India. For fuck's sake, people, had they have had the vaccination over there, 300,000 a day new cases of coronavirus. Don't you think they would have, that number would be a lot lower if they'd been vaccinated, if they had the vaccination over there, if they'd been helping them? 300,000 a day. God knows how many people are dying. It's bedlam over there. So whatever country you're in, and you look at the news and you think, fucking Jesus, be happy where you are. Be happy you're safe. Be happy people like me are having the vaccination, and you should have it too. Otherwise, what's the flip side? In India? You want to be living in bedlam? People are dying all the time? But come back to my original point. The media being lazy. Someone, somewhere needs to start holding these people accountable for the shit that they are spreading. For the bullcrap that they are reporting on. For the if, buts and maybes. Somebody needs to hold them accountable for it. Governments around the world need to start holding the media accountable for the shit they are peddling. The media cannot be trusted. They are lying. They lie every day, and they get it wrong every single day. But anyway, that's my view, people. As I've said before, there's no science behind it. It's just my opinion, just my view. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up. Keep the subscriptions going, guys. Keep subscribing. It's always a great help to the channel. Australia, some of my friends in Australia watching this, guys, you're a bit quiet on the old subscriptions. Come on. Let's not be lazy. You know who you are. Share it with your friends. Share it out. The more people that understand how lazy the media are, the less crap they're going to print. Somebody sooner or later may well hold them accountable for the shit that they're printing. Because sooner or later they could be printing shit about you. Just remember that. Think upon that. Anyway, thanks guys for watching this week. You've been watching Carl's Couch Time. Stay safe. Look after the family, friends, dog, cat. Make sure everyone's safe. Get your jab. Save your life. See you next week. Ta-ra for now.